Oh, why I'm here. First of all, I want to express our sincere condolences upon the loss of our mama, Atat Cecilia Ogwal. May her soul rest in peace. But unfortunately, the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda requires us to elect another member of parliament. When we lose a member, definitely we have to replace that member. And it is in that spirit that Dokolo has to go into another election. It is sad that we have to go back into this election. Now, as an NRM party, we want to make this very clear to our people that we cannot have a primary election because our constitution, the constitution of NRM, clearly shows that we have to have, when somebody gets the flag, he holds that flag for 5 years, which means the person who took the flag in the previous primaries has to hold this flag for 5 years. And this is very clear. Now that Mama Cecilia was not an NRM, she was an FDC, we lost her. That means the next election, or the by-election that we are going to hold, NRM is going to present the flag bearer, the person who already holds the flag. So we are not going to hold a primary election. We already have a flag bearer, and that is the one we are going to present to Electoral Commission on the 11th of March.
But we have other people who...
Unfortunately, we have other people who are standing, and those people also have been in NRM or like NRM. But unfortunately, as a party, we don't have anything called NRM leaning. You either stand as a flag bearer. If you so wish to stand as an independent, then you are not NRM. Because NRM requires anybody to abide by the principles and the laws of the party. The principles of NRM are we need to respect the party. And in that spirit, we expect whoever wants to stand in the so-called independent NRM leaning, which does not exist in the NRM party, to know that we don't have that position of NRM leaning. Much as we have invited them, we have had an opportunity to meet them, and at least 2 of them have expressed their desire to support the party. And they have actually stepped down. They have stepped down for the candidate. And we appreciate that gesture, because that is a gesture that they respect the fact that NRM as a party is above all of us. For those who are still in the race and are expressing interest to continue with their bid, we shall not force them out, but we shall keep engaging them. We still have some days to the nomination date. We shall continue engaging them. This is just the beginning. We are going to keep engaging them. And I'm sure, I'm very optimistic, we are going to be successful.
Well, still about the divides within the party, how has it been costing the party?
Of course, it's very, very unfortunate that NRM, wherever it loses, it's not because the opposition is strong. Not at all. NRM as a mass party is very strong. But our biggest problem, you know, where in any organization, be it a family, where members are many in a family, such conflicts are inevitable. So even in the NRM party, being a mass party, a big family, we definitely have those kind of conflicts where members of the party fight each other. But it is one thing that we are always trying to do, to appeal to our members, to remember that whenever we fight ourselves, we give opportunity to opposition. Whenever we fight ourselves, we give opportunity to the other opposition to go through. So this is the same spirit in which we are calling upon the NRM people in Dokolo. And I want to appreciate the fact that Dokolo is more of NRM. Mama Cecilia was respected and given votes not because she was opposition, but because of who she was. She was a person who was appreciated by everybody because of the way she used to conduct herself and the way she was contributing to her community. So people were voting for her as a person, not because of her party. So I want to make this very clear that NRM is strong in Dokolo. And we believe that if we continue engaging our people to appreciate why we must all rally behind the flag bearer and not fight each other. If we continue doing that and engaging them, I believe they will see the sense we are trying to show and they will appreciate that fact. And I believe at the end of the day, we shall win this election. Another thing that we want our people to appreciate is that it is already NRM in power. It is already NRM. So if you vote otherwise, and you don't vote for an NRM candidate, you are the losers, because it is the NRM party already in power. And we must not forget the fact that always decisions are taken by the ruling party, the power in, the members of parliament who are in the ruling party. In the caucus, in the NRM caucus, many decisions are always taken by the caucus before they go to parliament. So if you don't vote for an NRM and you vote for somebody outside NRM, that means you are going to lose out on that opportunity. So I think it's the reason that we really need to call upon our people not to fight each other. This is the time that we need to use this opportunity. And lastly, they must not forget that we are remaining with very few months to go to the next election. So we have begged these ladies, we have really appealed to them to remember that the next election is near. It is just a few months away. And so you go into this election, you divide yourselves and you make NRM lose. How will they come back next time to say, please vote for us, we are NRM, when you will be, or when they will be the cause of NRM losing, God forbid. We are praying that we don't lose this election. And I pray that they are not the cause of whatever may happen against what we believe. But unfortunately or fortunately, NRM cannot force anybody because the NRM, much as we have an NRM constitution, but the constitution of Uganda is supreme. The constitution of Uganda gives everyone above 18 years to contest. And because of that, we cannot stop them from standing. If it was a constitutional issue, the national constitution talking about that, then that would be different. But the fact that the constitution of Uganda gives everyone a leeway to stand, we cannot force them. We cannot force them out. We only appeal to them to respect the constitution of NRM and the principles of the party. To make this very clear, I wouldn't want people to stand in the spirit of thinking the party is going to buy them out. NRM as a party does not buy anyone out. We don't buy people out of an election. We only appeal to them. And I want to make this very clear. As a party, we are not ready to buy anyone out because it is not called for. What we are going to do is to appeal to them. But we cannot, and I sympathize with whoever thinks they are standing because they are going to be given jobs or to be given money. That is not there. And that is not how NRM does its things.